to CleanWay InSound. Oh my God, it's so exciting. It's me, Marilana, Dumpling, guys. Every day is a test in this industry, and I am getting ready. I'm going to go live on Instagram right now too. Big up, big up, big up, big up, everybody in the house tonight. Young Garvey, you want to share out this live? Definitely, please share out the live. Yes, you all. I'm learning. You know, we're growing. We're getting bigger and better every day. Organize all this stuff, guys. Oh gosh, it just the last couple weeks was just a lesson in when you're a real artist. You know, we're sensitive, we feel the vibration, and the thing that's the most thing that makes us the most powerful, and it's also the thing that makes us the most volatile and fragile. So I want to just salute tonight is a really big artist. Share out the live. I don't know much about him. He doesn't know much about me, and all the more why this is going to be such an exciting show. We both had some personal things that came up today, but it's all about the music. So sit back, relax, get ready. You know, get your spliff on, get your drink on, your water. Mine is just some water in my copper cup tonight, my copper music. Salute, salute, salute. In the background, my realized track. Yes, Marilana, Ross, Dumpling, and Magic coming out. I know we want perfection, guys, this industry, but weigh in the comments if you think Ross Dumpling is doing anything subpar. Those words came at me today that my videos were subpar. We had a project and, you know, they try to stop it in many different ways. This song, the background just realized was in the work for like 2 weeks. Expert watch checking in the house. What's up? Yeah, man. Shout out to my team, my army. Russian, Young Russian, Chevdon, Cosboy. Yeah, man. Shout out my DJs all over. Shout out those of you who are doing the technology, the behind the scenes to make us look good, to make our artists look good. Shout out my genius brother Falco the General, handling it all, and now, you know, being his own record label. Shout out people like me who was fighting copyright. This morning I got up to management trying to shut down artists' work, and it's not the management you think that just called me to complain about some visual. It's actually some other manager that the artist got paid, and the artist wanted to be on our track, and the artist created a viral song, and their management is trying to fight it. So this industry, I tell you, it's not to be taken lightly. Nor is Ross Dumpling. This Ross Dumpling must have been like a pumpkin, y'all. I am here to stay. I love music. I've been supposed to do this from a little girl, and I got a lot of fight because, you know, they look at me and they say she's not reggae, she's not. Well, I'm gonna become the queen of reggae. Just trust me, because it's my heart, it's my soul, it's my job. I'm about to lock up my dreads. I'm about to lock up my hair, my long Rasta locks. So again, get ready to share out the live tonight, Young Garvey. Thank you, Young Garvey, and I'm sorry ahead of time, you know. I have a feeling, you know, maybe sometimes it's going to be a great friendship come out. He's got some really good music and some great music. He does some covers, and he's got a lot. And, you know, we're gonna meet tonight, and we're going to talk a lot about it. So CleanWay Records YouTube, CleanWay Records Instagram. Yeah, man, we just keep promoting. Again, thank you to my team all over. Big work in the studio. Falco General New Beginnings had their first song go out today with George P. I'm so sorry I forgot the name of the other artist. And actually the guys came together and they did their own video. And what do you think of the outfit? Let me back this up a little bit tonight. Let me know that the sound is good, please. CleanWay Records YouTube. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling tonight. I got you guys. If I say I got you, I got you. Please don't pressure the queen. Don't pressure the queen, because it'll just come back. So, yes. Let's say a little prayer. Again, I'm so thankful tonight for artists. I'm Garvey in the house. Rastafari, Rastafari, Elohim, 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 Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Yes. Believe in ever faithful, ever sure. Again, CleanWay Records YouTube and CleanWay Records Instagram. Share out the live. So we had a big drop today too. CleanWay Records always has exciting things, and we gotta salute the CleanWay with Marilana and CleanWay Records Music. Again, those are our two sponsors. And today we had a big drop. Clarity Instrumental man is just rocking the house, y'all. So today was Skilly Red. She was on our show. I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago. She really did a great show. She's on the Clarity with Hot Gal. Let's pull that up one more time. That's our theme song of the night. Yeah, and our Realize Instrumental. Big, big, big. Shout out Clevie. Happy birthday. Shout out Basie. And there is our artist. Perfect timing, young Garvey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm really excited. So whatever time is the right time and the perfect time. Anyway, so let me lower the music down. EQ. Again, share it the live. Young Garvey in the house, guys. This to DJ Alkaline International. And again, guys, we're doing amazing things, and we've been getting a really big fight. So we just gotta keep to it. We just gotta keep putting in and doing the work. So let me get them queued up. Yes, my artist Rastafari, blessed Lord. Salute. And yeah, man, sorry, we say no disclaimers. I'm trying to learn. I'm a female doing this thing. So first I want to say thank you. I know your name, you have a big name, but we're just people, we're just Rastas, we're just, pure souls. So I started out a label to protect me because this industry is like crazy and rough, and thank God the label just took off. So I'm in transition right now, and I gotta be honest, as a female, I can't even imagine. You guys I know get a lot of fight, but as a female now doing a label and trying to support artists, and I follow the letter, I follow copyright, I follow publishing, but I'm still this little girl that like my family didn't want to get into music because they knew the fear of it. And I'm this Rasta, I'm about to lock this all up. They better watch out. So again, with that, no disclaimers, but that's with what we do. So that was what I said to you today. I was just like, I really try to go on time, but we get a fight. We get a fight on this show, and we also get a fight sometimes when the music is of a higher level. We find that sometimes the connection goes in and out and all these just crazy things. So just the fact that you're here right now is a miracle. And let's get right in, yeah, man, and introduce the fans. Welcome to CleanWay InSound. We're live on YouTube right now. We're live on Instagram. And again, thank you so much.
CleanWay InSound up and active.
Yes,
and
man.
It's a blessing. It's an honor to be here talking to the Empress. And the name is not big, so I don't feel it's not a big thing. It's just a positive and a uplifting vibration, for the nation. So just like the eye bring forward to the nation to see me. So like I said, it's an honor to be here.
Thank you.
Active. You're working as hard as anybody I know in music.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's by your work you shall get paid, so continue.
Jaw's blessing alone. All I can tell you is it's a rocky road, but I got the steering wheel tight. That's all Jah asked me to do. Just hold on tight to that wheel. And let me tell you, sometimes it's wild, but I love it, and I'm actually just kind of fully coming into reggae. Like that's my real passion, I have the locks. That's why I would say Ross Dumpling, but the image and the message, sometimes is it just gets convoluted. So introduce the fans, anybody that doesn't know you, or some of my international artists, if you can. Where are you coming from tonight? And how did you come into this lovely industry, this jobless industry of music? And culture and reggae music specifically. It looks like you mostly do culture and reggae, a little other stuff, but when we see somebody with locks that look like you, we hope that you're still, on the mission for culture and reggae music. So.
Well, basically, Empress, culture is culture, reggae is reggae, but positive is positive. So, no matter if you're on a dance culture, the rhythm changes, but the message never changes. So if you're on dance rhythm, words to uplift the nation. If you hear me upon a reggae rhythm, is still I. So I represent I on any instrumental, So we're not a set reggae. We are
Beautiful
reggae.
To say that, yes.
But we have the ability to devise and add instrumental, so we put the positive energy on those two,
Okay.
So
beautiful.
Positivity. That's what it is, And I, as young Garvey, get the people savior. Consider yourself the voice of the poor, the choice of the poor, I say you are your meditation. Positive thinking equal to positive results, I say there's no time for sit down and accept things. I say push out and work and change things, like CleanWay Records, just gotta do it like Nike,
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. Where are you joining from tonight, young Garvey?
Well, actually in our country right now, we're in Jamaica.
Okay.
But we're not in Kingston right now, which is INI base.
Okay.
Blessing to the whole of Trenchtown, Maxfield. All Garrison now get to see him.
Grandspan, we got Grandspan, our studio on the phone. So our studio is the heart of Grandspan, Tower Hill, Mall Road. That's like where my people when I come in. Yes.
Yeah, we're upon the check-in, see me,
All
so
right.
that's
So the fans can find you all over, all social media. Are you doing TikTok? Are you doing all those things too, or more traditional?
musically. We're up on every platform musically, because if you're doing music, you have to make yourself available to people, so you
Yes.
can find upon all platforms. We have an album out already, which is called Up and Active.
Open active.
It was produced by my label, which is One Nation Music,
One Nation. Salute.
People like Capleton, Mr. G, Harry Toddler, Daville, Mighty Diamond, Pat Kelly.
Some small names in the industry, just a few small names in the industry. Oh,
Just a few names,
Very
and then
nice.
a barrage of young artists behind it. Like I can't count how much young artists I recorded and try to give them an opportunity, because one song can change a youth life and change his family life. So my method is, if I have the ability, we can build rhythm and give them the opportunity, I do it, because one song can change a life and a community.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I believe that. I believe that as well. So I didn't know that you're doing that.
Yeah, make a next step without that big up. Father Sibbles, Leroy Sibbles, the Eptone boss. I call him the king of reggae bassline. Jamaica call him the king of reggae bassline.
What's that name? I gotta write that down. I don't think I have that name. Oh shoot, let me get a pen. Oh my gosh, I wanna write that. I wanna write that. We gotta keep track. When we're bigging up.
And you say you're reggae baby, and you don't know.
Soon as no man, I'm very bad. I'm very bad with the names. I'm not born into it. I'm not Jamaican.
Well, Leroy Sibbles is like the daddy for reggae music, like past the Kutchi rhythm.
Okay.
I Need a Roof Over My Head.
Okay.
Dennis Brown, No Man Is an Island.
Okay, so a little earlier. I mean, I know Tough Gong, and I work with CleanWay. The song I just put out in the rhythm that we were playing earlier was CleanWay and Basie. So, but they're a little bit later, the artists you're mentioning.
He's the backbone of reggae music.
Yes, okay.
When it comes down to,
Leroy, he says Stables. Leroy Stables.
Leroy Sibbles.
Sibbles, okay.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a born again man, and it's not long, I really just stepped out. Anyway, I don't want to even, like I said, give more disclaimers because I'm learning, and that's how I'm learning. And I didn't know that you also, a label. See, I set up my label initially to protect myself because I felt like in this industry you need protection. I wasn't really sure about my genre. I knew I was a Rasta, and I knew, that was...
Every business, not just music, every business you need protection. So in everything you do, you want to protect yourself, make sure that your work don't go in vain. So the first thing as an artist or as a person want to be an entrepreneur, you want to register your business. Like these things are supposed to be natural to people. And I teach things because I have a registered company, limited liability. My logo, Young Garvey, trademark registered. I said Up and Active, which is the next slogan that's registered by me and Leroy Sibbles. Like, I believe in people, I believe in registration, that's a pension.
Yes.
That's your pension. We don't get pension from the government, but when we register what we do,
yes, that's what. So we're on a similar mission then. Salute on our mission because, again, I went very fast and I became a music publisher very fast because I realized that most record labels didn't have a clue and they needed to overstand that paper. So I went very hard into the business. And the same philosophy, we started out with Falco de General, New Beginnings, and originally it was CleanWay Record Studio and then Yardcore, with the same principle that if we can give an artist one song that's on a clean copywritten rhythm, that's been published, that has their name on it, where they got their full royalties, and we show them, and I model as, an artist, I model the behavior. If they follow even half the way, oh my gosh, cause I'm just gonna lift up the world. So I had no idea that you were doing all of that. Again, salute. I think that's why, we have to shout out DJ Alkaline International because he's the one, I probably heard your name from some other artists, but he's the one who really put you in my group, put us in front of each other's faces. But it's really now on the air, we're getting to find out, this similar mission, and there's always a higher power. And then even today, I said, I'm going to try to go on time, and then you had a little personal issue. So, we apologize to our friends and family, but when there's a mission, sometimes John knows the time, and John knows the appropriate time. So, we're here at the appropriate time. So that's a pleasure, and I love to hear more about that. I'm finding it difficult now, so maybe you can tell me how you do that. We just got so many artists wanting to come on and work with us. So now I have a team. So now I have my management team so that we have producers all over. So that I can funnel the artists in, but I'm not playing all the roles because it got a little crazy because some people don't even have an IP. You know, some are little babies we have to help from the ground. And some are, more experienced artists that are like, well, that letter was out of place on my cover art and it's not appropriate to go out. It's like, oh my God. So how do you do that? And you're helping with them at all levels?
Well, I'm a hands-on person. So if I'm not recording the song, I am giving advice on how the song to be recorded, And most of the time for my production, I build a rhythm, cause I play keyboard and then not build the rhythm alone. I would take the voice, so I record the song. So that means I gotta make sure every artist have to sing the right key and have to dip on tune. And after that, now I will balance out them things, mix it, or even if I feel like I pay somebody else. But I deal with music from
The
the
seed,
ground.
from the seed, yeah, and build around
Like,
it.
yo, I'm playing this little key right now. Where you have to step on the key and build an energy out of that. And, it's the process. Music is a process. So I learn music from the bass root. So that's how I deal with it.
Okay. And how do artists get to work with you that way?
Um, well, well, me have my team, my youth, where I've been different from artists out there with Vice. We have a team of artists like Tuba Snake from Trenchtown. These artists I've been working with, and
Shout out Trenchtown.
great artists, shout out Trenchtown for life. My next artist from Trenchtown to him, and we have one from, like me say, me have a whole heap of artists, cause I deal with all of the youths and basically the same, like, me not really favor people. For me, if you deal with music and you have the talent, and my sister, if I give you some help, you can rise to another level. Me make sure say me do that. And
Okay.
registering song, sending the kids them to Jaipur, sending them to JCAP to register them things. Like, these are things that I do. Like, make them have 3 songs, because they need 3 songs to go register.
I
You
didn't
know?
wait. Explain that because I just been doing that for my own feeling. I have a young artist and I've been telling them I need an EP. I need 3 songs so that I can sell it. Like one I can't do if it's somebody more I wanted to manage. But what are you saying about 3 songs? I never
All
heard
right,
of it.
in Jamaica, to register with JCAP, which
Oh,
is the company that collect royalties for
the
artists.
performing
Yeah,
rights. Yes. Okay.
where people can buy, purchase already. So when you go to them, they mark your artist name and they say you have music out, and you say yes, they Google you, the songs then come up. From you have 3 songs, that means you are a business. And the thing is what the artists can
Ah.
understand,
Okay.
whether you're with a shop, a store, or you're dealing with a car washing company. Once you turn a business need promotion, business need investments. The difference between a shop and an artist, what a shop need investment, it needs stocks, the artist need that. So artists have to remember say you have to spend on yourself.
Ah,
See?
I
You
love
can't
that.
that person spend on you like
Oh, Garvey, thank you. There's a reason why.
hey, that's
That's.
written on
I
the
was
card.
just gonna tell you that's the problem. That was the problem I was gonna ask. Keep going. Keep say that again, please, because
That's
that's the
written on
biggest
the
problem I
card.
have. They see me and just I'm spending on myself. They want to know how my
Product,
thing is moving.
when you become a product, you invest in the product. You market the product and you adjust yourself to make the product can work, you know. And then even if investors come in, I'm gonna come in after that. Because I'm being managed, produced, mentored
Young
by
Garvey.
Lee Sibbles, King of Reggae Bassline, and it's the work I was performing before. Why he could have even see me for recognize me, say no, so I need to sign the youth and work with him. So I was already investing in myself. I was already doing work.
Oh gosh, I love this. Yeah, man. You're the first one really to talk about this. I gotta be honest and ever. And this is my biggest problem right now because I told my artist friends from beginning, I'm just an artist walking the walk and I'm gonna show you. But they keep seeing me label, like there's this cash flow money, and I'm trying to show, and they're like, well, how come your music is selling? How come? I'm like, because I'm promoting myself, because I'm investing in myself. And they, and I'm like, if you keep begging me to invest in you, that means you don't even believe in yourself. How are your fans gonna believe in you and love you?
Not only that too, once you record a person's CleanWay records, right, and you decide to produce a person, it's not just having a person vocal. It's not just making a person available to be sold. Cause anybody can do that. Anybody can just build a rhythm. And the thing is, if you're gonna take a person song, you have to be able to push it, cause it's like yours, So the song you first record for your company becomes yours. When it go a road, you get off, that person get off. So you can't really just voice a person and don't try for it. Like when I voice artists,
it goes both ways, yeah.
Yeah, because it's my rhythm too. So if it's my rhythm now, I feel like it's my song, which I don't feel like no. So what me do now? Me invest in that song. Me promote the song. Me bring it on the road. Me go up on internet. Me try to push it like it's mine. So a lot of these producers these days now, them voicing the artist them, and them not pushing the artist them song. Because them feel like just voicing the artist is enough. Yeah, your song up on iTunes, yeah, so we're going to promote it for itself. And then when it sell, you're going to get half. I'm going to get half. So it's a half-half situation. You have to push it to get your
Yes. I call them, Garvey, what I've been, excuse me to interrupt you, I love this. I knew there was a reason, we get to this. And we're CleanWay and Sound, so we want to get to the sound, but this is so important to the industry. So what I do, I do all of that for them. I show them how to set up their metadata. I show them how to organize their Spotify. A lot of times I go in their Spotify and I'm like, you'd be selling music, and they're crying they're not making money. I'm like, you'd be making money, but you have 10 different Spotify accounts. Your fans can't find you. How can you sell? I help them, streamline, organize their stuff. And my philosophy recently, because some of these artists, I guess maybe because I'm a foreigner too, and I deal with a lot of Jamaican artists, they think I'm just a bank. And I'm like, I tell them I match energy. So if you give me lyrics, and then I also tell other labels that these are our children and grandchildren. So once we came together and created that baby, it's got to go out, and it's got to be fed, and it's got to be watered. Like any good seed in life, it has to, continue. So we keep going because sometimes we have artists, but we'll always give them a certain amount. We always give them a little umbrella. And then some of them were waiting, and I'm like, it's okay. Maybe someday they'll decide that that's their baby. They're going to take care of it. And we just show them, we've just been showing them and walking the walk and talking the talk. So it's really important. I want to drop a first track, so keep thinking about that. We'll keep them in the business, but let's drop tonight. I think this is, and I'm sorry, I don't have a full, can't stand. Anyway, we're just going to drop it, and you'll tell the fans when we speak. Feel free to drop along. Young Garvey and now is CleanWay InSound. Let's.
More than rap production. First, you must vision yourself being all you can be. Then work hard on becoming all
this,
you can be.
I didn't even know. This fits right into what we're talking about.
Faith without works is nothing.
Young Garvey in the house. Yeah, man.
But faith with works move mountains. Young Garvey, get the people saved. Yeah. Don't give up on yourself. Dig deeper inside.
Big two.
Dig deep inside. To you it look dim, but your future's so bright. So stay positive.
Sometimes it's just natural. This fits right into what we're talking about. Lifting up artists.
Don't ever let the system get you down. Them would all love to spin you all the way around. See you are rising while you drop back on the ground.
Young Garvey, bring the light, bring the positivity.
But them can't stop you from making it if you try. 'Cause everything you face is a part of
Just like rhythm, it's like a pop type rhythm.
Can't stop you from making it if you try. Believing in yourself is just a matter of time. Them can't stop you from making it if you try. 'Cause everything you face is a part of life. Them can't stop you from making it. No, them can't stop you from making it.
Can't stop you from making. So we like to tease them a little bit here. I'm not a DJ who's smoothing up the song. We just like to give them the sound, talk about it. And you see that it just fitting perfectly. I couldn't even, set that up for what we were talking about tonight. I believe that's an original, but that sounds like something I've, heard from the beginning of time. So all your music seems to have that feeling. You're going to have to help me because I know some of them sound like classic remakes and some of them I think are just your own classic. So there's that.
Young Garvey music, I would say 99% of my music is like Young Garvey. Unless we sing a cover, like I sang a cover, which is called Truly Madly Deeply. That was produced by Father Sibbles.
Okay, beautiful.
And Savage Garden was the reason I singer. So I pick and choose. Like I chose that song because I love that song. I decided called Father Sibbles one day and said, Father, I want to cover that song. I love it. And I said, all right, Garvey, come to the studio. Calling Fab Five bands. Leroy Sibbles, the original bass in Jamaica. So, the rhythm is properly built. The studio is Bright Beam Music.
That's in Kingston?
That's in
Trenchtown?
That's in Evandale, Kingston.
Okay, I'm not sure about Evandale.
Studio I record all my songs right now. Away from myself, which is One Nation Music. But Father Sibbles now is like, being around a person like that create reggae music, all the music we love, like Fasty, Dochi, Bunny, Net Fan, being around a creator for all of these hits now, I'm like humble and shy like a lamb. So his meditation from his time, he put in his present young Garvey. So now we get a fusion of eras and time,
Mm-hmm.
With the root of reggae music, And I have an album that we recorded that's not released yet. The first single was Cool Natty. And
I think you gave me that. I think I have that. I'm pretty sure I have that. I think that's the one I put on the advertisement. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I love that track.
Album is like my baby. Like if me not do nothing in music, just having that album, I feel blessed and accomplished. Because it was produced by Leroy Sibbles, Dalton Brown, rest in peace to Dalton Brown, is one of the greatest guitarists in Jamaica. He played guitar in every album.
White Mice just joined in. Jeannie Sweetness, sorry, Zang Boss. We got to say hello to some of the guests tonight.
Last year, blessing to each and every individual locking. Young Garvey upon the second, the vice of the poor, choice of the poor. You understand? And Dalton Brown, like I said, you have Fab Five bands, which is a legendary band in Jamaica. Leroy Sibbles on the bass. We have Bonga Herman, which is one of the greatest percussionists in Jamaica. Of Dean Fraser. So I feel so privileged, that the message that I is pushing out to the younger generation, I can have the past generation endorsing it and putting
the ancestral.
What reggae music need. So anytime when I get this album produced by Bright Music, it's a treasure for reggae music. It's called Revival.
So wait. You said you just finished Revival is the one you just finished. Is this when you say you finish is coming out or part of it?
It's coming out.
Okay. Do you have a
Open Active is the album that's out now, and there's a whole lot of single streaming, whole lot of music videos on YouTube.
I think we have some of those tonight. We're gonna hear some more. I have a lot. We're gonna fly through. I know you have even more than that. But the Revival when is that coming out?
Revival is coming out when Father Sibbles decide it's time, and you can't mess with feed mine, so we just putting out some singles, doing some other work, but the album is there. Like I said, Cool Natty was a single. The music video of Loot and Fire in it, Marcia Griffith, which is the queen of reggae music,
yes, man.
right? Big up Marcia Griffith.
And probably Queen Omega, the two. To me, that's it. After that, there are no females. I'm going after that lane. To me, there's really nobody
Queen
else.
Omega. I'm an artist that me and I dub play together. Me, Queen Omega, and Capleton have some collab in the dub.
Man.
So the Queen, same.
Garvey, I gotta cut you a minute, cause me, like you said, I don't know. Again, I wasn't born. I mean, Jamaica, the vibration. Just I'm the only one heavy into reggae, into music really. That's the front and center since COVID, like just before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew Jamaica for a long time, but I didn't really know why the music, why, I'm a Rasta, I embraced Rastafari a long time. A lot of things came to me. My first visit to Jamaica was like 1996. I was welcome as the queen. I just felt so welcome. I just really was loved by the people until I started coming into music. Now it's like, wow, even my sister's like, well, you're not Jamaican. So if you can, because I'm not a jealous person, but I gotta say I'm envious of that history. I think from I'm a little girl, my family called me wild woman, my hair locked up. So what would you tell artists out there that love, because reggae really now is infiltrating the world more than ever before. Bob Marley's seeds of just, what would you tell somebody like me that loves it, that feels it, but we feel like we can't really ever touch it like you guys can? What would you give to us? And you're right, like you said, you're really with the ancestors still, And again, rest in peace, Dalton Brown.
Brownie.
Yes.
All right. Reggae music, right? Them say reggae music, but I say reggae spiritual.
Mm.
Cause reggae is bigger than music. Like all them have
Sasia.
reggae now is music, but reggae that I grew to love was music of healing, music of teaching, music of showing the youth them. Remember Africa, remember our ancestors, remember slavery, remember United States of Africa, remember that love yourself, be yourself. Like reggae music, even as far as Nelson Mandela being free, as songs of reggae music help send out the sound to the world that we have this person I was fighting for
For the
freedom,
freedom,
right?
yeah. Starting with freedom of the mind, which enjoying
Yes,
music is probably the
that
highest.
the spiritual presence of reggae music. Reggae music is really to change and to uplift and to one love. I'm one love, let's get
Yes,
together
yes.
and feel our no woman, no cry. Like reggae music is healing. Like I take reggae music serious. Jacob Miller, Peter Touch, Bob Marley. Burning Spears.
Wow. I'm
So
surprised that the current is so strong tonight, even as you say those names, Rastafari.
yeah, so this is what reggae spiritual, like I said, is. And no, the spirit is kind of out, cause you get other happy or other vibe we don't teach and other vibe that don't build, and you say it's reggae music, but it cannot be. If the base of the music was to do one thing, you cannot change it and expect it to have the same current. So
So is it open? Two parts of the question. Is it open to outside of Jamaica? Is it open to outside Rastafari? The
well,
true.
well,
And can we? Are they trying to kill it? Can we?
no, slow. Listen to me now. Reggae music is the world music. Anybody who want peace, love, and unity, anybody who wants to better in the people, reggae girls. Like no one person doing reggae music. Reggae is a way of life. Reggae, the real reggae music is a spiritual, is a thing where you have to want better for people and you have to remember what other person been through in life, like, and accept it and just know why a certain set of people is like this way, why a certain set of nation is poverty rise and
Beautiful, beautiful. So
like
well articulated.
it through your straight eye. If you say reggae music, reggae music is that type of music. You have to see straight. So if I say reggae now, all right, the Grammy reggae music was one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grammy reggae music. Who won the reggae music Grammy this year? It wasn't Chronix. It wasn't Coffee. It wasn't Spice. It wasn't Shampa. It wasn't Shaggy. Right? But the group that won it, them actually is playing reggae music and singing reggae music. If you listen to them album and the music, you realize that although them have a different face, so you can't really remember we influence the world. So if we stop do the right thing in the reggae music and somebody else will continue the same message to heal all parts of the nation, you cannot stop that. That's the work. That's like Marcus Garvey word spreading. That's like the content spreading. What we
I call it infiltration of positivity. It's like you gotta sneak up. You gotta sneak up on them with that. People say when you talk about Rastafari, you can't just,
winning. But at the end of the day, them singing reggae music and them playing reggae music. See, And if you even listen to other songs that was in the lineup, it wasn't really reggae. It was dancehall. It was whatever it was.
Yes,
but they
yes,
won, and I
yes,
reggae them
yes.
song.
Miss Diamond,
And
JJ
so
Payne.
big them up same way. See, we as Jamaican, which is the creators of this music here, we cannot create a music and then after the music conquer the world, we want change. We conquer the world. We want the other things. We conquer the world and we help so much people. There's so much thing through this music, and after we feel accomplished, we feel like, okay, come with this then, come with that then. So other people are gonna take it and do what people want to hear, because people want to hear reggae. They want to hear drums, they want to hear bass, they want to hear people think about live rhythm. So even if it all comes from somebody out of our culture, people are gonna accept it because that they want to hear.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so we not complain. If we complain, just have to just do it.
So was there
know
a lot of complaint this year? Did you feel that in Jamaica? It doesn't look like you'd even want to hear that if it did, but did you hear some of that complaint that it wasn't coffee or there wasn't in protege camp or?
Well, people, remember if a hip hop artist, if a Chinese man win a hip hop award, and him song not playing in America, America gonna say, what the hell is this?
Right.
But their music don't play in Jamaica, and we're the hub of reggae music. So when we expect to hear or what we birth, we don't expect. So this it's natural as Jamaican to expect. Like, I don't even know this song or this song got the grammar, but the world is big, and like I said, what people want, them I give them.
Yes.
So we for know say that people want. Don't criticize a person for doing a thing where you supposed to do, and then win a Grammy now, and you say we forget about you. We not put out enough reggae music.
Yes. Well, I want Jamaica to see more. Again, I love that you say this, and these are things that if I didn't go hard, again, I was there. I've been in Jamaica, I had a Jamaican husband, my son, but in the music really gave me. I didn't grow up in the ghetto in America. I'm hungry, a single mother, so I get that feeling, the vibration. But through this passage, I really started seeing that Jamaica is the best place in the world. It really is. But the I don't want to use a negative word, but one of the girls said it a couple weeks ago on the show. You guys are like the eyeball of the world, the vision of the world. So you see everything coming around. So I think that's what creates this problem where you guys think it's better outside, and it's really not. We all want to go there. We all want what you have. So how do we share that? And I think the music is what brings that together.
Again, we have to understand is the hub we create the music was poverty, sufferation, politics, people dying. Our great grandmother was slaves, So the struggle we go through as a people that create reggae music, So you as a person, you have to always remember what create the music and where it forward from. It's not just a music to sing. Like, I feel like if you sing reggae music, it's supposed to do things to help people. Poor people, you're supposed to buy. Like, don't sing this music if you're not uplift poor people. Because that was always objective. See it for free Mandela. You understand? For stop oppression, for fight against poverty. Bob Marley almost died broke, but if you know most people in feeding a trench town, and if you know most people in music are feeding, no, like reggae music is not just for the person. Like, it's never for the person. So now we have people sing reggae music for themselves. And that is a problem. Because I feel like from you release out of the system as a reggae artist, I know for ask you, you're obligated to look back. So meaning the community where you're from, supposed to start building. I know when you say you have mansion, you have big house, you have this, and you give the youth them some 10 down when you pass them. You're supposed to change life, bro.
Yes.
So the community fear lift up, libraries fear build, community centers, see, school uniforms for get by. If you deal with the youth and we are gangsters and try to get them to stop busting gun. Like, that's the objective. Nobody for bust out the reggae music for themselves. Like, sing something else then. Don't sing about poverty, don't sing about poor people, don't sing about hard life. But when the people them accept you for the life where you sing, you don't turn back and help them. Don't. That means a hypocrite, bro. That means you trick the people in. Bob Marley, Jamaican people always remember Bob Peter, just all these people, Jacob Miller. These people died through the music
On
and
the
through
mission, yes.
them sing for we. So no nobody to feel like when you make it as a reggae artist, are you for feel good? Are you good? Find you now build up the community, brother.
See, now I take that very seriously, especially as a borrower, if you will. I want to keep drop some music. Let's keep the conversation going. CleanWay and said we got some hot tracks. You know, I know you say you don't even like to talk, but we love it. We're loving to talk. I'm having this great conversation.
Produced by Leroy Sibbles.
Which
Reggae, king of reggae bassline. Cool Natty.
you want to jump to that one? Let me see. Oh gosh, the cover. What does the cover look like on that? I have one with. Let me see. I think it's.
Cool Natty.
I see it. All right, we'll drop that right now.
Rastafari is the last says with an eye.
Young Garvey in the house. Cool Nazi. I'm coming. I'm locking up. Yeah, but I'm locking up soon. I'm locking up. See that?
Hey, I said cool natty dread.
Don't make the mistake the skin. See that? See my locks?
Well,
You're
I
coming.
said fashion natty dread.
Big tune, artist. Big tune.
Rasta walk past, cause I'm no straight loving and we are like a nice
Beautiful production. Let me pull this up again. All live? Yes, all live instrumental. Bring it up again. Young Garvey in the house. Cool Natty dreadlocks.
Rastafari is the last says with an eye. I said,
I need somebody ready.
I said,
Somebody DM me if they think they're ready. Do the lock-in for me. They gotta do the right thing. Ready.
I said cool natty dread. Well, I said fashion natty dread.
Share out the live, y'all. Young Garvey in the house.
Vampire have to move and Rasta walk past, cause I'm no straight loving and we are like a nice cool natty dread. Natty, boy, I Rasta stepping with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Kushamaka.
One more time. Money pull up. What do you pull up? All right, we got a lot, Young Garvey.
Rastafari is the last says with an eye.
CleanWay and Sound. Young Garvey, see him there? You don't get to see him often. Thank you, artist.
Hey, I said cool natty dread.
Shout out Miss Diamond, yeah, man, Ross Gigi.
Fashion natty dread. Vampire have to move and Rasta walk past, cause I'm no straight loving and we are like a nice cool natty dread.
Rastafari.
Natty, boy, I Rasta stepping with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Kushamaka, make we trample the beast and send them back where forth they came from. Send them straight back as I look back in the eye history. Boy, the sister Babylon a with way. Hey, come like a we are Jesus, God them crucify way. Well I said cool natty dread. Well, I said flashing natty.
Make sure you're following Young Garvey all over, yeah, man. He say reggae is not a music, it's spirituality. It's a movement. Don't make a mistake, y'all. Rastafari is not a religion.
Rasta blowing through the window. What a peaceful soul within. Over land and sea we reign. What a beauty to attain. So let peace and love be your choice. We must all stand and rejoice. Remember the truth shall set you free, and what is to be will be. I said cool natty drill. Natty. Well I said fashion natty drill. Vampire have to move and Rasta walk past, cause I'm never straight loving and we are like a nice natty jealous. I eagle and the youth them surround us. Marcus Garvey we done see your prophecy. Your philosophy. Black people own business repatriate. Black people for elevate. We never day another first place. Mama Africa wait go back
Here comes that awkward stop. Yeah, I hear a line and I have to make that awkward stop. Sorry, I'm perpetually about the cleaning. Young Garvey, I have some degrees. I was an educator, all these things, and I don't know. I've been like born again many times, and I just every day I just thank. All I can say is I thank Jah for the wheel. Sometimes I can't believe He put me in charge of this wheel. Sometimes the fight is like unbelievable. But right there, you had some lines in the song, and I was thinking, we were talking about before repatriation. Have you been to Africa?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, not yet. Maybe
But my music, Ghana, big up Ghana.
we know that. I know Gambia, Ghana, they love you. Yes.
Big up Gambia, big up Ethiopia.
Ethiopia,
It's the
Rastafari.
place where I have people reaching out to me all the time, so young Garvey. So physically, we're not there yet, but spiritually, we worries them I run through the town, all heap of different town in Africa, and I know I be this too.
Maybe I'm the one to push. So I had the guts, and I went. DJ Alkaline had asked me to come and open up for Version back in December, but I was so nervous, and I just came into the industry, and COVID was still happening, and I wanted to finish my album because, like you said, I felt like if I have an album, I could like retire. I could just promote it the whole. I didn't think I was gonna keep going, and it just kept going after that. I thought my album was like, big deal, and I'm gonna push it up. Yo, bro, I don't know what to tell you. They were like, welcome. You know, my own family gave me a harder time being accepted into reggae than reggae. The second hard time I get is from some artists that I take on that I'm like, I'm not management, and they just want money from me. They just want quick money. They just, pressure me for money. And then the next level is like Africans who have welcomed me back as the queen, told me welcome home. So I just wanted to finish. So getting there, I got there, and I performed, was like performing in my backyard, bro. It was like all this mental of like, wow, repatriation. And I got there and I was like, but the other part, they're like getting so westernized, man. So we got to go over there and help. We got to go over to Ethiopia from the east. I'm getting that message. They're telling me the west is so, man. So yes, shout out Gambia, Ghana. But I went over there and I was like, where's Africa? You guys have it more in Jamaica. You really do. It's crazy. So we're getting over there. I'm going back. I'm going back in December right now. It's a small group, but we're just going to keep growing because I just want to lift up the world. So when you guys tell me that, and I think I got there, I'm like, I'm definitely an African queen. I just got faded over the years, but I always had locks. I'm locking back up. So I want to drop another, but yeah, talk to the fans again. Tell them about this. Lots of message, lots of teaching.
No, really, I just look at motivation for the eye, for the eye itself. No matter what business you're going to, you got people who don't want you to make it, or people who want your money before they make it, people don't believe in it before them say fun. So it's not reggae music, it's just business.
That's true. I like that. Yes.
Yeah, so always just analyze it, because if you come out of reggae, or you come out of music in general and you say you want to do a hair business for sell Rasta, you got somebody else who do here and I try to fight you.
That's true.
People don't like to see people go through naturally.
Some of them though is the biggest. The people I help, the people I help the most, but I guess they want to quick. Same thing, like you said, it's business. It's business related. When you run a business, they think you have money. You're gonna get people just think you're giving away free stuff.
I really up and talk it because I just so people stay, but that not get you discouraged.
No, actually, it does the opposite now. For maybe a moment, but then it just I report to Josh, so they can do whatever they want to do. The more they come after me, the more they hate me, the more strength we have, and the more I'm like, you tell me a story, and I'm like, dang, I don't want anybody to get mad at me. I'm going back to Africa. I'm gonna work my ass off. So next time I'm bringing 20 artists and 30 artists, and we do competitions and stuff. So we're gonna keep going. Is there another track that you want to give the fans tonight? You want to give them an a cappella? Let me see what else.
Give them the cover, the truly madly deeply.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That one's a cover. Slow Wine is also beautiful though. So I don't know. All right, let's drop. Young Garvey in the house. Truly, madly, deeply.
Produced by Leroy Sibbers, the king of reggae beats.
This is the music you hear on all the cruise ships, anybody on vacation around the world. This is what they want to hear.
I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I love you more with every step, truly, madly, deeply do. I will be strong, I will be
up again. Money pull up. So this is a remake, yes?
This is a cover.
It's a cover, but I mean, like you, I don't even know who did the. You want? DJ Alkaline just tuned in. Garvey in the house. Up moves. So wait, so this is. Sorry, this is a reproduction, but I mean, you make it. I have so many things I want to ask you right now. Your vocal is beautiful. I want to ask you something about that, but. So, you want to tell us who is the cover? Who is the cover originally?
Originally sung by Savage Garden. It's a group. It's a four artists. A four artists sung the song that I sung by myself. And it's a song I love, like I said, and I brought it to Father Siblings and said, Father, we want the song in a catalog, and we're learning it because we love it. And
you did, but you definitely brought the classic, so it's
legend, so. All I had to do was deliver, because from Father Siblings I got to deal with the bass line and arranging.
That's a blessing. Yeah, man, that's a blessing. But you bring too. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Garvey in the house. Yeah, man, check it out. Young Garvey, up moves. Truly, madly, deeply. The vocal is just exquisite. Tune in, y'all. Turn out the live. Young Garvey in the house.
Hey. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your luck, be everything that you need. I love you more with every step, truly, madly, deeply do. I will be strong, I will be faithful, cause I'm counting on a new beginning, a reason for
That's the part I know. You did that beautifully.
deeper meaning, yeah. I wanna stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever, until the sky falls down on me. And when the stars are shining brightly in the velvet sky, I'll make a wish, send it to heaven, then make you wanna cry. The tears of joy for all the pleasure.
Your vocals makes them wanna cry.
That we're surrounded by the comfort and protection of the highest power. In lonely hours, the tears devour you. I wanna stand with you on the mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever, until the sky falls down on me. Oh, can you see it, baby? You don't have to close your eyes, cause it's standing right before you.
Young Garvey in the house.
Will surely come.
Yeah, man, yo, we went late tonight. That's okay. Late night party. Get your dancing shoes on, y'all. CleanWay InSound.
I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your
Truly, madly,
fantasy.
deeply.
I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that
I would imagine you have a beautiful video to this.
more with every step, truly, madly, deeply do. Yeah. I wanna stand with you on the mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever, until the sky falls down on me. I wanna stand with you on the mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. And I wanna live like this forever.
You want to give us a little acapella of that beautiful voice, and then you got to tell us you had to have some training because your voice is just really, really that polish, perfection. Sorry, I know you say you're humble, but around those people you're encouraged. So you want to give us a little bit of that?
No, not right now.
No, right now. Okay, so tell us about any training, vocal training. You jamming still there? I heard you a little bit.
But we're up and active doing the interview, but with spirit not really 100, because we deal with some family issues, like I told you. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah,
But
man. We don't want.
highlight it to the public, you know. But no vocalist at all, you know. We come out of family, we sing.
Okay.
Like Thrillers in Jamaica is like the Bob Marley of gospel music.
Yes.
And the lead singer, which is Shirley Willis, that is my auntie, you know. So as a youth, I grew up seeing her singing in church. My father used to play guitar, my uncle played bass guitar, you know, and me as a youth in church, I used to play the drums, you know, and sing in a church. So music me I do from learning how to ride bicycle, you know. So I never really no training. I actually need to do it more to get the vocals fine and crisper.
Yes. Yes. Now, what about like you have a beautiful video to that? I would imagine.
No, you know, but we ain't talking for that video I got shot before the year done. You gotta see that.
So which of the songs? Let's play one more. I have Love Is. We played Cool Nazi. Cool Nazi was my favorite. You see, I put that for the video. I guess maybe because I want to lock up too, but I love that track. Have Slow Wine, These Times, Breaking Up, Love Is. I have two love ones. Love Over Something and Love Is Something. Which one?
All right, play the Love Overdose, because that show a different side of young girl.
Okay, I appreciate that. Cool. Oh, and the first one we played almost sounded like a pop track. Would you call that pop?
Yeah, because I say I put positive music on every rhythm, you know. So
Okay.
I love reggae, me a reggae baby. But anyway, you find the instrumental wise, I can hear something.
Yeah, I'm the same way too. I'm raised with percussion, all different kind of music in my family. I say like culture is my lane, but if I hear a hot rhythm, same thing. Want to put that positive message on it. Pleasure. Young Garvey in the house tonight. Love Overdose. We know this one. We've definitely caught this on the radio and reggae shows.
Can feel in your body, you want somebody who can change your ways like hanging with your crew. You act like you're ready, but you don't even know the thing in your past. You wanna let it go up in there, got it, missed the road. After all that, this is what I feel.
CleanWay InSound, where you going tonight?
Nobody wanna be alone, so we did that spot alone. Yeah, okay. I got it bad, your loving got me.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing a little hip hop, a little
I can't
R&B.
help this feeling, no wanting you the most. Skin clean, no bumps, nice surface, no crunch. So come just a little bit closer. I'm gonna be a little bit bolder. Come take a little ride with a soldier. I'll show you how life is supposed to be. When you ride with a G, we take trips across the world, whatever you wanna see. You feel me? See, I can just smile on see. Looking at my face like, really? We could be like Bobby and Whitney. Even better, Beyonce, Jay-Z.
I love it.
Loving, place high.
Yeah, your covers are sick, Garvey. Your covers are sick. You made me love those songs that I didn't even really love.
Tell you just how I feel. For you it's nothing strange. I'm gonna love you till the end. I climb to the highest mountain. I swim in the roughest sea. I walk to the valley of death, baby, for you to be with me. Get a feel in your body. You want somebody can change your ways like hanging with you. You act like you're ready, but you don't even know the thing in your past. You wanna let it go up in there. Got it, it's the wrong. After all that, this is what I found. Nobody wanna be alone, so we get that spot away.
I love it.
See the sounds, take a step off.
I love that. That's all you? That's all your vocal on that?
Yeah, all me.
Very creative, yeah. Everyone almost sounded like different artists. Any of the ones? Let me play one more. Which one do you have a video out for?
Unati, Slow Wine. But we don't want to go in a Slow Wine. You have a song In These Times.
Yes. I'll pull it up. In These Times. Young Garvey in house. In These Times.
Big Productions, Young Garvey. Well, you know in these times, Babylon run wild.
I smoke. I couldn't get a chance to go get my stuff. Family issues too.
Total chaos, you know. Murder rate sky high. Oh boy, yeah. Well, in these times, them a recruit. In this
I'm gonna stop that.
be a funeral. In this time, be a funeral. Alright, in them time, yeah. People is so blind, yeah. Make Babylon and use them and I kill them one another. Yo, born for the same block, we raised for the same street. But yet tell me you want to wrap up in a white sheet. Tell me why you want to see me mother weep. Remember in a fear house you used to sleep. So you say we turn enemy, cause the next time I run the street. Well, in this time, can't keep calm. Use them up guns and on them bomb. In this time, whole place red. Look at juvenile quick fi bust out your head. In this time, Babylon a run loose. 12-year old them a recruit. In this time,
Shout out all the artists that have been able to train and work with young Garvey.
be a funeral. They used to play marble up here pop shot. After the pop shot comes the one pop. When them a move, them a make your heart stop. Just go a straight casket if them say hold us. Boy, it's like them sick in a them head. Had them pop some lies for your itching a them head. And maybe Babylon put a chip in a them head. You know give them what them want and put a clip in a your head. See them a call themselves killy killy. But them a nothing but silly killy. Them a kill when that not necessary. Blood a spill when people preliminary. What a day it will be when Babylon system no wonder. When in this time can't keep calm. Use them up the guns and on them bomb. In this time whole place red. Look at juvenile quick fi bust out your head. In this time Babylon a run loose. 12-year old them a recruit. In this time be a funeral. In this time be a funeral. Me a beg enough to stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Get a youth, they bag a gun thing enough to drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it.
Garvey said, beg one of us, stop it.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Yeah, man, stop the census.
They bag a gun thing enough to drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it.
Yes, man, all young Jamaicans out there, you gotta know you got the best place in the world. Don't destroy
Too
it.
many people murdered every day by guns, yet still you have a right to be armed. What a day when a gun turn on them.
Doesn't make sense, right?
See him manufacture
Senseless.
them. See him Smith and
Rest in
Wesson.
peace, the young girl yesterday at
See him German
gas station in
Ruger.
Portmore.
You, Mr.
Oh my
Ruger.
word, just
What a day.
Rastafari, guide and protect Jamaica right now. Did you create that rhythm? Is that your rhythm?
No, that rhythm was produced by Mink Production out of Austria.
Okay, Austria, lovely.
From a race.
And any of these that you produced the rhythm? Slow wine, no?
No, Slow Wine was Bright Beam. I produced the Overdose rhythm.
Overdose rhythm that we heard earlier. That's beautiful. What'd you start with?
But no, I'm gonna build the rhythm and I produce it.
Okay, just
You build the rhythm is from New Brooklyn, I think
TG Empress Stashi. Thanks for joining in. Share out the live. A Brooklyn production, so all over. So where have you been? You didn't get to the motherland yet. Have you been outside of Jamaica?
Well, been to the US.
Okay.
Been to Trinidad, been to Tobago, been to Guyana. Right, but we're not really touched on in the whole place. Empress the Shy.
Okay.
Think up and check in.
Okay. Yeah, man. Lots of love. Lots of love. Beautiful, beautiful.
Big up Amity.
I like that one. So what did we play? You want to wind up with Slow Wine? Anything you want to tell the fans tonight? We went over a little bit late, but we're having a good show. It's really interesting, and I love what you're doing. You want to shout out any of you young artists? Any artists that like produce that we should be looking out for that you're working with?
The Glamour Tia check in, Radio Personnel, One Love Radio, Artist Link Up,
Okay.
Big up Glamour T, I say big up High Voltage, big up Tuga Snake from Trenchtown, Jack Quinn from Trenchtown, Real Verb. There's so much name, Andrew Robinson, big up everybody with young Garvey ever work with. You know, I wish that everybody, even if I don't remember the item name, just remember say Garvey was once I still.
I love that you keep in the mission. Yeah. I hope you just keep that philosophy I did when I was teaching. Like, maybe the light bulb doesn't go on now, but once the seed is there in the future, anything you give them or impart. So even if they have that song and they go on to a next song and the next song and the next song and they feel like the next song is the one they love, the next song, I always tell them at any time it might be you're mature enough to promote that song. Sometimes we give artists a song, we give them the gift. It's not the song for them. It's not the song that they love or they want to promote. A next one. That's okay. Sometimes they say we have a favorite child in the family, Missy Skills. So I just try to tell them at any point, you know, this is your song, this is your child forever, this is your grandchild forever. I want to end up with Slow Wine. Is that okay? Anything else you want to tell the fans tonight? What should we expect? What can we expect going forward?
Expect good music. Expect conscious meditation. Expect a lot of beautiful songs for the ladies, right? Just expect a person where plan to use music to change things, you know. When I really care about the income, we fall in, and when the income do fall in, we use it for manifest things from still uplift the ghetto.
Yes.
So look on I as a person where I feel good as long as I can hear about myself and my music uplift people. So I know no matter what, it always uplift people. So that is my joy, is putting out music when we know for sure.
Bubblehead just joined in. Yeah, man. Well, I hope tonight we have a small audience. When we post, we get a lot more, but international mixed up. Our music is selling all over. Where I need help, that's where you saw the little insecurity is like, if I had a whole team right now, like when I come to Jamaica, I have people that will share out the live and get everybody ready, you know, when I'm about to go. So I'll do it all myself, but again, it's a big mission. But I'll be coming in a minute. We have a big song dropping. Oh my gosh, who do I have on the show next week? Oh my god. Oh, Kemla. We have Kemla on the show next week. She's the sister of Magic Flute, whole musical family. We got a big month winding up, and I'll be in within the next like 10 days. By the 15th, I have a drop on the 15th. Realize, so I'm hoping to get into Jamaica and my team, and you know we'll be tearing up road. So Young Garvey in the house tonight, y'all. Share out the live, and we're gonna drop Slow Wine. Yeah, man, get ready. My foot, I had a little broken foot about a month ago, so it set everything back. But I have a high heel on tonight, and I'm just about ready to take up road, you know. But I'm in here just on Jaws time. Young Garvey and that Slow Wine. I'm gonna reposition. I gotta dance. It's hot too.
My girl, love when you whining in slow mo. Don't move too fast, that's a no. My girl, just slow wine for me. Dip on your toe, wine for me. My girl, when you pass it up,
yo, pass this out. Hot. Woo! All right. What do you say? Did you know I was? Oh gosh, you got stuck. I had to move the position, but did you know I was gonna start dancing and going crazy? Young Garvey, is that way? So I should save that one to the end. I was gonna do the other one at the end, but I'm gonna back up a little bit more because the one camera's got me in full. Yo, I love this song. I'm gonna keep pulling it up. They're telling me to money pull up. Young Garvey now Slow Wine. You have a video on
this? My girl, love when you whining in slow mo. Don't move too fast, that's a no. My girl, just slow wine for me. Dip on your toe, wine for me. My girl, when you pass it up, when you dash it up, I beg you don't stop it, no girl.
Young Garvey brought us from conscious to hot.
Baby, the African dancers for me. My girl, when you pass it up, when you dash it up, I beg you don't stop it, no girl. The way that you move and got my heart racing, now you have the same thing, girl. Body hot and it blazing, you're so amazing, and you my one for day in my world. Baby girl, when the club lights shine, when your body, I swear it shine like pearl. You make my heart beat up, so don't make my heart beat. Just slow wine for me, tip on your toe, wine for me. My girl, when you pass it, when you dash it, I beg you don't stop it. My girl, just slow wine for me. Baby, they're the African dancers for me. Hey girl, when you pass it, when you dash it, my girl, you're so contagious. Got my feeling courageous. See my heart bubbling like a thermos. So hot inside like a furnace. seen a girl on the road that can make me feel just like you. Remember on just one night, one stick when you like tattoo. I can tell by the look in your eyes.
One more. That's too hot. I have to pull it up again. Money, pull up. Young Garvey now. Slow wine.
My girl, love when you whining in slow mo.
Thank you for the party. Don't ever think I'm not motivated. It's just a lot of energy. It's like putting on a whole show, but I love my Thursday nights. It's like having a private party, you know, and then we get to share with everybody.
My girl, when you flash it, son, when you dash it, son, I get big, you don't stop it, no girl, just slow wine for me. Baby, they're the African dancers for me. My girl, when you flash it, son, when you dash it, son, I get big, you don't stop it, no girl. The way that you move and got my heart racing, and you walk the same thing, girl. Body hot and it blazing, you're so amazing, and you my one for day in my world. Baby girl, when the club lights shine on your body, I swear it shine like pearl. You make my heart beat up, so don't make my heart beat. Just slow wine for me, tip on your toe, wine for me. My girl, when you pass it, sir, when you dash it, sir, I get big, you don't stop it, no girl, just slow wine for me. Baby, they're the African dancers for me. My girl, when you pass it, sir, when you dash it, sir,
I'm just gonna pull this down a little bit. I can't just shut that one. So, Young Garvey, what we usually do sometimes, I can't do this with you. You're too, I say you're too elite because you're very humble. But you're used to like the live instrumentation. So like now what we would do sometimes is I'd give the artist a rhythm, you know, let them mash up the rhythm. So just let's just say this. Once somebody comes to my show, I always tell them I'm open to collab. We have a whole bunch of rhythms, but you're in that live, that's where I'm heading to. That's why I'm kind of shifting gears. I did a lot of that. Production, you know, I've done every, yes sir, Rastafari. I've done every part of the industry so that I can walk the walk. And now I'm really stepping into like just being Ross Dumpling right now. And I need it, and I'm getting lifted up, and it's amazing. Yeah, man. A lot of people told me.
Rasta, tell you a thing, right? Rasta is not this.
Mm-hmm.
This is dreads. This is dread.
Mm-hmm.
Rasta is this. Rasta is a live it. It's a way of life. It's how you think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mission.
Mm-hmm. Mission, yes, man.
When you take on Rasta, you take on a mission. If you're dread, you're Rasta. That means, I said it to say this, you know, have dread should be a Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
See? Because you have to live like a Rasta. Be a Rasta. Rasta love everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The best for nation. Rasta say eat good. See, Rasta say sleep good.
Yes, man.
Right? So Rasta preach good. That's why in the beginning of Rastafari, Rasta movements, it was a fight and a struggle where even the government of Jamaica hold Rasta and trim them and beat them. Peter Touch take a lot of beating just to be Rasta. The real Rasta, it wasn't the ear, you know, it was the heart and the mind of the person they didn't like what we stand for. We went against oppression, went against the system, you know. So, reason why Rasta govern and run the world right now, because it's good over evil.
Mm-hmm.
If you oppress and beat a person, remember Rasta always preach good, you know. We always say love, peace, eat good, eat the colorly, island plant.
Rastafari.
So when you fight against
Light.
that, then them are going to win because it's always good over evil. So when you're looking at the world now, you have you is a Rasta. You're not on Rasta yet, but you have Rasta mates. See? You have white, Spanish, black, Japanese, every nation represent a thing we start off in a Jamaica where the people who started was called Black Heart Man.
Mm-hmm.
Them beat them. Them couldn't come outside. The people parents just be like, you have to cut that off. You're Rasta, come out of my house.
Look at the opposite. I hear some modern day Rastas tell me this family still call them crazy, and they had to be crazy because they were the visual. To me, you guys, you know, that's the visual soldiers of the heart. You know, it's Leviticus. Think about Leviticus. You know, the part of the Bible that has all the rules all the order, Sabbath, all these things that make it so difficult so that the heart can be free.
They compare it to the struggle and the movement of Rasta. So the struggle and the movement of Rasta was once a set of people that was oppressed, beaten, couldn't come outside, a black heart man. From your Rasta dread on your ear. But like I said, Rasta is in the heart. So you see a lot of people now have dread, but them on a Rasta. I have a lot of people where don't have a dread, but them is Rasta in them heart. And them more realer than the person. Don't watch the turban. I'm gonna have them wrap up and them beat up on no, but watch the works. We know what Rasta is, because we know what Rasta represent. We know what Rasta forward from. So you have to know where Rasta forward from to understand the trad of a Rasta.
The real child.
You know, the real trad. So you have to study it. If you study it and deal with it right. Every young Rasta will pick up the Rastafarian torch right now and carry it. Don't pick up a dreadlocks. Be a Rasta. Because before young Garvey start grow this, my name Young Garvey from is a youth, so me have a Rasta. The years I may have grow this, my name Young Garvey more than my name, my real name.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So,
How did the name come? You talk about that there. We're gonna cut in and ask him.
by a friend, you know, when I was in New York, you know, and the reason why him could ever identify me as that type of person is before I left Jamaica, I used to listen to Jacob Miller, Bob Marley, Leroy Sibbles, Peter Touch, Wailing Souls, you name it.
So the visionary of Marcus Garvey. So young Garvey is like a young.
They have that love there for the struggle of the black people and the struggle of the nation. So when I was overseas now, I identify with a lot of things that I see as a set, as a trap for the get to use them.
Yes.
And I used to tell my friend them, say, yo, why there's a liquor store on every corner in the ghetto? Why crack? Why them have the projects built up? So them can concentrate them drugs and them disease and them gun in a one area.
Yes.
Like me so different that one little person said to me like, yo, I go on like your Marcus Garvey. And the next person said, yeah, a young Garvey that. And
stop. Salute, young Garvey. I didn't even catch that, you know? I should have catch that even earlier, but after the teaching sometimes of Jah. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. It's a pleasure. This is a higher level. Look, we were like in the flesh thing today. This was just to come together, the higher level, the higher powers, you know, truly an honor.
Thanks for the opportunity to spread the word and to talk the message and to really understand our mission and what we depend.
We're doing the seed work, you know, we're doing the seed work and yeah, man, don't mistake the complexion. I'm a militant Rasta. I'm a very well studied Rasta. I studied Orthodox Judaism. I studied Hebrew. Actually, the first time I came to Jamaica, I linked right away with Bob Marley people and Tough Gong, and I stayed with Neville Garrick and his family. And he was, you know, in fact, now they're actually looking to fill the roles. I think for a while Rita was holding the official movie. They did the documentaries, but Neville Garrick wrote the Bob Marley movie many years ago. I was actually with him in Jamaica and in California when he was writing it. So all I could say is I'm a chosen one, you know, out of my family. They always saw me as different growing up in New York, Italian, Russian, Polish. So people that see me, you know, and I'm getting that, I'm mostly getting the embrace, and it's just such an honor. More times, you know, I spend Sabbath just thanking Jah and like kind of laughing with him and being like, you really trust me with this wheel. Because, you know, to hear you doing it, and again, you're indoctrinated and you're with these big people. I don't even know these names, and I feel, you know, so it makes me feel, I can't say a little insecure, but humble, very, very childlike, very.
It's reggae music, I know the history of reggae music too, because if you know reggae music and you say you know reggae, you have to know Father Sibbles. You have to know Mighty Diamonds.
I know Mighty Diamonds. I have a beautiful book. I'm going to see, let me see Father Sibbles. Where is it? Hold up. I have this fascinating book. Let me show you. This is worth it. This is worth it, Garvey, because you might know this book. So this is supposed to have everybody in it. And if it doesn't,
Father Sibbles is in that book.
You know the book. Okay. So I have not studied. This is by Toots Hibbert with an introduction.
Right. And after reading, he played for Toots Hibbert too. Rest in peace to Toots Hibbert, another one of our legends.
Okay, the guy who wrote the book also, Bob, is on the second page. I have not studied. My dream, I would love to get this book to like every studio in the world, every studio that's doing reggae and stuff. I actually had a photographer right in Boca Raton did like a one shot of me, and when he heard I was doing reggae, he's like, "Oh, I got this book." He told me the book was like $500 or something. So I found it. I found it on Amazon, and little by little, Skauvi, Ethiopian Dennis, the Skinheads, the Ethiopians. I heard some of those early. I know like the early music, ska, the Scotalites. But I definitely have to read more. Let me see. Let me see if you said Jimmy Cliff. Um, you mentioned beautiful Toots and the Maytals, Joe Higgs,
Heptones, Leroy Simmons.
Beverly. Let's see. Get ready, Cox. Rocksteady. He's got to have his own section. Coxon Dodd, Alton Ellis, Bob Andy.
Why is Papa Coxon? Student one is Coxon, and Father Sippers was the. What I say now? The creator. He played all of the bass lines. Most 80% the Student one bass line, which was owned by Coxon, was played by Leroy Simmons.
Where is that? Where would that studio be? Where would that studio be? Do you know? Is it still there?
No, Student one Coxon passed away, and no, Student one don't exist anymore. But the music live forever.
Of course. And do you know if anybody's put all of that onto digital? That's the other thing. I know like Tough Gong is.
All right, no, you can't search for every artist digitally. From you know them.
They did. Okay, that's good. I never checked on that. Let me see. I'm gonna have to read, and we need to publish more. And so, how do we get this message out other than singing about it? What other things do you do to teach the youth? And
which is you teach them action by, it's not just singing. Like if you happen to be around the youth them, you try to give them substance. You don't want to talk to them about life and what they do. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Great book you'll all get out there. And then I want to salute some artists that, traditional dance hall today, and hope that it takes on. They're still kind of going the hardcore. But I see an artist right now like Joshi. He's kind of on our spectrum, and it looks like, he's busting dance hall, and he's very young, but he looks like he's trying to really make a stance to tell them, put down the guns and, stop.
Joshi, one of the artists out of all of the young artists then, where I see him being something big for the culture and reggae music in the long run, because it growing at a root there. The line is there.
Yes.
Kind of grew
Yes.
like a regional young youth, but
Yes.
a proper mind, So we look forward to see him about 5-10 years from now.
Yes, I do too. Funny enough, and again, I just kind of had that luck as I came into it. I was in Tower Hill today, Virgin Bus. DJ Alkaline, that's one of the reasons why we kind of connected. And then same thing with Joshi. I have a studio in Grand Spen, and one of my artists one day said, let's go take a walk, because he saw the guys, and there was too many guys in the studio. I'm like, too much testosterone. The queen has to go for a walk. And it was actually Jagati that brought Joshi into the industry. He said, let's go take a walk. Jagati knows right now I'm mad at him. I don't know what's going on, but holding him accountable. They got to behave right. Certain things, I don't care what it is. And he said, let's take a walk. And Joshi was like busting at the time. And I had actually was asked to produce a song. So I came in, so I have this kind of little inside they asked me recently to collab with him. But I'm really proud of him, because he could have waited till he got bigger or got international or got like on the world stage. And then, but I same thing with you, what you're feeling, I feel, because he was ready to make that brave move so early on in his career, to make those stands that, I'm hoping that, because I was fighting for reggae too. I started to feel like it's just not getting to the international. Marley's still all over, and you get a little bit of those other people, but just not to the way I knew about it. So I think that, hopefully we can meld those worlds and bring more of that dance hall positivity back. And Jamaica needs some help. I pray for Mama Jamaica, beautiful Jamaica.
We pray for the world, and you ask what we can do different. What we can do different, like I was saying, is be more involved. Like I say, going to Africa now, when they drop on a compound, have a plan. It can be something small, but just have something where you can do for uplift. Cause it's just one person, one soul at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It magnify. See it, so like me say, when I look on the big kaboom, what you can do. Because if you pre the big kaboom and you wait on that, you're not going to do nothing when it forward.
Thank you. No, we have a very, our plan is very, very small. We're only bringing a few artists.
Right.
And really local artists, local costumes. DJ Alkaline's mom already is like making me some local stuff.
How come younger part of this African
We're
tour?
gonna maybe bring over. We really want to make the same thing like competition for the African artists first, and then we have a plan to branch out. Because he had first asked me if we wait till next year. I said no, we want to. So it depends on our sponsorship, but we plan on doing it again very small, so it's something that we can continue to grow. It looks like somebody wants to join in with us. Let me see who that is. I know Mighty Jarvis. Do you know who that is? Is that one of your people?
No, I don't. I know. It's for me. It's on the line that me not just our people.
Okay, Mighty Jarvis says hi. All right, Mighty Jarvis, sorry, but we're not gonna let you join the live. We're about to close out, but we're gonna continue talking on Garvey again. It was great. I love how we kind of fired today. Rastafari. I love the music. I mean, I love the vibration. I love the music, and I love sometimes getting to know people like this because the audience sees it in a way. So we appreciate you, being open to come in. Blessing and health and strength to the family and whatever is going on. And I'm coming in. My birthday is Monday, and I'll be in by the 15th. I'm dropping Realize, Marilana Ross Dumpling and Magic Flute. They're giving me a hard time right now. I'm very transparent. I believe in clear expectations and transparency. And I get a lot of heat in this industry. One, for the money from artists. I give my heart. Usually the artists that have the least are the ones that are the most appreciative. And it's the ones that have a little something, maybe that have a little success, think like, Ross Dumpling's just, babysitting and taking on. And no, so I love what you said today. You really said a lot of things to support my mission and the mission that I've been on so far. And then the other part is they'll say, like, oh, the picture isn't perfect enough or the video isn't perfect enough. And that's another thing that I've learned in this industry, and I hope people will follow. Jah loves us just how we are. So we get to define. Nobody can tell me I'm a Rasta lady and I'm wearing pants or my hair is not up or I'm not covered. Like you said, it's the heart. I'm not a money person. I hate money. I never liked money. And I knew in arts, you needed protection. But now, because of the needs of so many of us involved in this mission, I'm going after it. And nobody's going to stop us. And if it's something like I'm putting out a video right now that's not 4K quality, it's just because the song was so big. We had one videographer started. He couldn't finish. My team had a fight. Then another videographer. And Jah has told me, Ross Dumpling, just keep driving that wheel. We don't care. So it's going out. It's going out. And, I told him, I'm like, I'm a beautiful lady. You asked me to do this collab. I'm doing it with this artist. If I am willing to look the way I look and your artist looks as good as me in the video, like...
Listen, you can't
please everybody.
for them for looking at a video. You just have to, when a person give you for them work, them have all the rights to set you.
They want the quality. They're like, they said my quality is subpar. And I told them, I said, the way I look
like that because it don't work like that. So that's why limit how much people you going to work with if you just going to work with people. You see, but who you work with, make sure that you get the best. Because if you work with me, you can't send me nothing where I feel like I appreciate it and I can object to it. So don't feel no way about the objection. Artists and people in general, the things that you're complaining about are natural things.
True.
Yeah, so it shouldn't really be a complaint. It just
my team is very strong and I have management now that's like Ross Dumpling. They don't some of the things they feel like these people should know, like they just shouldn't even ask me, like it's wasting time. And other really my team supports me. Shout out Falco and all of them to let me know, like, Ross Dumpling, whatever you're doing it the best. So don't let anybody make you think you're doing less than because you not have a 4K video. We just only were able to get HD because we had like mixed quality and it's a 5-minute video. And these people,
you have to tell them before prior, be like, yo, listen, the video gotta be 4K, or the video gotta be, like, you have to tell people, say, no, money not there, or this is what it is, See it, and then if them accept it now, them can't tell later, so how it looks, so. Because you tell them before.
Yeah, sometimes they knew the problem. Sometimes it's, again, the biggest thing, Garvey, is these people usually are asking me for the favor. And then acting like, I've had a few artists do that. And they're out there, they know. I have a few artists, can I tell you now? I
understand exactly what you're saying. You're saying artists keep asking for a favor. What kind of favor are artists that ask you for?
They want, well, okay, this one thing I'm talking about tonight in the video It's the artist manager actually asked me for the collab. I had the song, I had the concept, I had the rhythm, part of the rhythm. They asked me if their artist can join me. So I didn't go. We don't bring artists. We don't hire artists. They usually are coming to us. 9.9 out of 10 times they come to me.
What you have for artists for coming to you? If an artist are come to you,